good performance a week ago, throwing for 3.
Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 64 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked to him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
That's taken on the 25. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashaad Penny, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. A look at the numbers from Penny last week. Well into the triple digits, and they'll take that every time out.
What I loved was just how decisive he was running the football. Coaches like guys that go north and south. They don't like the east-west guys, the juking and the jiving. 1 foot in the ground and cut.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Penny up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. But you look at this Bronco defense. Coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Penny. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 15-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run wide side here with Penny. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guys at the cornerback position.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Here's Herbert now on second down. Touchdown! C.J. Uzomah, his fifth touchdown. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up the screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and the defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
And that will be incomplete. Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. But you look at this Bronco defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run. Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Penny on the counter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there. His throw incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 14. 18 yards the gain for number 18. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside handoff, Penny. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest. You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down? Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too. Play action. It's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And it's caught. Touchdown. C.J. Uzomah. Beast in the red. Here's Madison running on first down. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score. And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game. On third down, Wilson. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Taken in at the 22. Set for the second quarter, San Diego in possession of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Give them credit for
Here's a quick throw out to Mims. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This goes out wide from Madison. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down.
1st down, Broncos.
Wilson will throw again. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Wilson. Into the hands of his receiver, Humphrey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Now Wilson. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
And the Broncos first down.
From the shotgun, Wilson. They'll get this underneath to Madison. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
At the 30-yard line.
To throw again is Wilson. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down, Denver.
Here's a give to Madison running right. Now the ball comes loose. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now a 3rd and 6. They go play action now. Wilson. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. On second down, here's Herbert. Open man is Uzomah. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
He's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down. He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week that got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane. I mean, he is the big dot on that screen that they're looking at and saying, how the heck do we stop him? They're going to try a bunch of different things, different people covering him. But right now, he's locked in and is in sync with his quarterback.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. His throw is going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Jay Tufele coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Trying to lay one up deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. So we come upon halftime. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Second half begins with a run from Penny. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That is caught. It's Uzomah. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Randy Gregory coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. The throw over the middle, taken in. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense. Now Wilson on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
5 yards on the play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. They'll go Madison up the middle, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Now it's Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Now Wilson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Running from the shotgun with Madison. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. And it's caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. So now on 1st down, Justin Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode. Down and finish this one off. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Play action. It's Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there at 22.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action. The defense gets confused for just a split second, and then...
11
completion for good yardage.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Penny fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Here's Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
3rd down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. Herbert now. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Aviators will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 7. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Play action. Now Wilson. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They're going for it. Here's Madison. And he is going absolutely nowhere in the wrong direction. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Penny, a 1st down carry. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you... off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure.
After review of the play.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's a give to Penny. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Penny will try to punch it in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Rashad Penny. On 1st down, Wilson. Into the hands of his receiver, Humphrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Throwing is Wilson. This will be caught. Judy. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Jordan Humphrey, 27 yards. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out. Wilson and the Broncos offense going to stay on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When they moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Go.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Oftentimes when you're losing it.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards.
Throwing again here, Wilson.
Broncos first down.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They go play action with Wilson. He'll air this one out for Mims. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Wilson. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Now Wilson. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Now it's Wilson. They'll get this underneath to Madison. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Play action. It's Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy.
Let's go.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he is going to have a first down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory. Again, it's Penny. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now.